Hello, hello, everybody. Hi, Millie. Let me unmute you.
Okay.
There you go.
Glad I found it. Okay.
Oh, good to see you again, girl.
Yeah, it's good to see you again. How have you been doing?
I've been doing fine.
Good,
We've
good.
been having a good time, haven't we all?
Yeah. Okay.
Plugged in here.
Is this the first class? Because I hadn't noticed it before.
No, I think we've got another 3 classes, but it will keep going, just
Yeah.
like our art class did, Mimi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're here when you should be.
Okay.
I
Good.
got you plugged in.
Pardon me?
Yeah.
When did you start? Because I just saw it online last week.
You know, I started on the 18th of July, but I think what happens is Lena decides to keep putting it up just to remind people. All of a sudden, I'm up to 50 people registered, but very rarely do we get that many.
Yeah.
So, you know, people come and go. I mean, you know, it's an hour. It's
Right.
gentle movement. So Mimi, today we'll need a chair.
Okay.
You know, something solid, you know, that you can practice in.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take roll here before I forget. I get all involved. So Sheila is here and Elizabeth is here and Lucy is here. I finally got smart and put everybody's first name in alphabetical order. Hi Rosie, how are you? I see you.
I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you?
I am doing just great.
I just made bread again this morning.
I'm sorry?
I made bread again this morning.
Which kind this time?
The sauerkraut rye bread.
I'm telling you, that's your favorite.
It is. That's because everybody loves it. I just give it away.
That's great. Hi, Ann. How are you? Good to see you. Are you new to this class? And you can unmute if you'd like. And I see it. Is it June Sano? Am I pronouncing it right? Right. Let's see how.
Sorry, it's Jean.
Jean. Okay.
I have a lot of technical difficulties.
No worries. I got you, girl. Thank you. Okay. Give it another minute. Here's Sarah coming on. Okay.
I love it.
There you go.
Are we going to need to be on the floor?
No, not, it's totally up to you. We do have some people who kind of like to practice on the floor, but you're going to get enough warmth in our chair.
Okay.
A really kind of solid chair without wheels on it. If you can find a chair without arms, all the better.
Okay.
Will also help. Let's see.
I think I may move. Okay, thank you.
Sure. Get comfy. Okay, so Edith, I got Edith in, I think. No, I didn't. I gotcha. Tamara is here. Tamara, welcome. Let's see, Diana is on. And Robert Daling. Robert, I think this is your first time with us. Welcome.
Meg, this
Yes.
is Jean Evangeloff. I'm on my husband's device. He's Robert.
Okay, Jean, so good to hear your beautiful voice.
I don't know why it's working like that.
Okay, there's Rita. I see Rita coming on. Good, we got this going on. Let me make sure everybody here.
Hi, Meg.
Who is that? Who's saying
That's
hi?
Carmen. Carmen, right here.
Okay, Carmen, Llewellyn. Hi, dear.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Great to see you.
Well, we are going to have a good time in the air conditioning.
Yeah. Hi, it's Rita.
Rita, I gotcha.
Hey, is this dance class only going to go through August?
No, but from what I understand from Lena, we're going to keep going. We're just
Okay, because it's only on the
Keep
schedule.
going.
Okay.
I love
And
it.
you guys know it's totally cool. This is kind of like a drop-in class. So if you have a doctor's appointment or something else is, calling to you on a beautiful Thursday afternoon, you're not going to miss anything. As you've seen in the last, 6 weeks, we kind of come back to themes. We're always working with a theme, but if we keep going, I'm going to run out of themes. We're going to have to do some recycling. Okay.
Meg, do you have me, Sheila Arbery? Yes.
Sheila Arbery.
Mhm.
Okay, I got you. Thank you very much. And
Hi, Sheila, from the other Sheila.
there's a lot of Sheilas. Oh, Nancy just clicked in.
And Susan Abbott.
And Susan Abbott is here. Thank you, my dear, for telling me. Okay.
Paula Bauer, did you get me?
No, I didn't. Thank you, Paula. Thank you for telling me. Okay. I think I got it. It looks like we've got 21 here.
21.
Oh, some teachers do the attendance by taking a picture of the attendees. How fabulous. Whoever that was that just told me that, thank you. Ha! I'm going to do that right now.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's going to be kind of crazy, actually. There we go. Good. I got a screenshot. All right. Welcome, everybody. We're going to work.
Actually, what I meant was they take a picture of the list, under the
That's a good
participants list or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know whether that's easy or not.
Yeah, I don't think, it's so funny because there's 21 of us on right now. I see, but I think I'll do that again. That is such a good idea. Thank you, my dear, for helping me out this way. Okay. All right. So, from those of you who've been with this group for a while, we've been working with kind of different modalities of meditation. Mostly because sometimes we'll find one that works and other times it just kind of doesn't work for us. If you are somebody who enjoys contemplative prayer, something that's quiet and sort of a conversation, something like an insight meditation kind of makes sense, but you're not in conversation, you're just waiting for things to kind of come up. So today, last week we were working with this sort of 3-point idea from Pema Chodron about how to practice. To be fully present, to feel your heart. So we were doing some heart openers as we moved. It's always nice to kind of get a little bit of blood and oxygen into the heart center. That way we can kind of also feel energetically in the heart chakra, the Anahata chakra, things that sort of come up, things that we need to accept about ourselves or things that we need to embrace about ourselves, ways into self-compassion. We also worked a little bit with a loving kindness meditation last week so that we kind of used that good feeling to go out first to it ourselves and then out. But getting back to that idea, being fully present, feeling your heart, and then approaching the next moment without an agenda. So that's kind of one way into thinking about what meditation is from Pema Chodron's idea. Today, I'd like to read you a passage from Thich Nhat Hanh, I don't know what book this is from. I wrote it on an index card when I was very organized as a new teacher. So for some reason, I do not have the book. Anybody here familiar with Thich Nhat Hanh? All right.
Yes.
He's gone now, I think. I think he just recently died. Did he
You
not?
did?
I think he did.
Oh.
I remember reading an article about him sort of preparing for his death. I don't know what went on with him, like what the illness was, but I haven't read anything. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've read an obituary. You would think that that would be all over
Yeah.
the news.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we all need to, like, after this class, go and Google to see if
Yeah.
Thich Nhat Hanh is still alive. Let's hope. But I love what he says here. This is his definition of meditation. Meditation is to be aware of what is going on in our bodies, in our feelings, in our minds, and in the world. So there's this connection that he says we need to have. It's not like we remove ourselves, we go into a cave somewhere, we close the door, we shut off all of our sensations. Again, this is very much like our dear friend Pema would say. They're from the same Tibetan sort of, or tantric, Buddhist tantric philosophy. This idea of embracing experience as the ground on which we grow and transform and find freedom, find ourselves, who we truly are, what the truth is. But here's an interesting thing that he writes right after that. Each day, 40,000 children die of hunger. The superpowers have 50,000 nuclear warheads, enough to destroy our planet many times. Yet the sunrise is beautiful, and the rose that blossomed today is a miracle. Life is both dreadful and wonderful. To practice meditation is to be in touch with both aspects. Please do not think to practice meditation we must be solemn. In fact, to meditate, we have to smile a lot. You don't need to go to China to enjoy the blue sky. We don't need to travel to the future to enjoy our breathing. We can be in touch with these things right now. It would be a pity if we were only aware of suffering. During walking, during kitchen and garden work, during sitting meditation all day long, we can practice smiling. At first, you may find it difficult to smile, and we have to think about why. Smiling means we are ourselves, that we have sovereignty over ourselves, that we are not drowned into forgetfulness.
Mm.
Isn't
Lovely.
that beautiful?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I want us to kind of keep this at the forefront, that, you know, part of what we do in our asana as we move our body, we really need to be light and buoyant and fluid. We need to feel as though we belong in our bodies, in our breath. We need to find the joyfulness of movement, even if it's a discomforting thing. We can practice self-compassion by not going so far or so fast. We might just, you know, take a pause and be in the body the way we are right now. But again, finding that sense of self and that sense of joy of kind of being fully plugged into this moment and feeling the heart and approaching the next moment without an agenda. All right, ladies and ladies, I think the gentleman was not the gentleman I thought. But if there is a gentleman here, ladies, gentlemen, everybody, let's take to our seats and find a comfortable seat. Now, I always advocate mountain pose. So I'm going to put it on speaker view. I don't know if that helps you guys. I don't, I'm so new to this. Let's do speaker view here. And let me pin my video. All right. And I am going to mute all so that if you need to be heard, please just unmute yourself. All right? Here we go. Let's find mountain pose, which for me, because I'm short, means that I have to scooch up on my chair just a bit. Feet are flat on the floor. If you feel good about removing your shoes, last week we were working with the feet. Kind of nice to give ourselves a little bit of a foot massage. If you feel comfortable, go ahead. If not, shoes are A-okay. But we want to keep our ankles right underneath the knees, and then we want to engage into the lower belly. Let your shoulder blades come down the back. So let's open up here into this expanse of the chest. I had a teacher that called this bright child. Pretend like you just got an A on a test and you're just about to tell somebody you love, somebody who will give you praise. This is the way we need to feel in the heart. For those of us with really bendy backs, let's knit the lower ribs back into the body. So we've got everything working in the belly. As we do, we probably found a couple more inches sitting up tall. From here, on inhale, hands up to the sky, exhale, hands to heart center. Let's just start. Again, let's find the buoyancy here. Let's find that smile. And start to sync up breath with body motion. Each inhale, hands high. Each exhale, all the way down. It says that my internet is getting a little unstable. So if for some reason we go off, you guys just stay right here. I'll come back on, all right? Don't know why it's unstable today. One more deep, full breath in. Exhale all the way down. Now let's press our thumb bones deep into breastbone. See if you can just tune in to what's happening underneath the breastbone, underneath your sternum. Flutter your eyes open, hands high to the sky. And let's take a twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, pull the belly button closer to your spine. Find your twist. Look as far back behind you as you can. One more full deep breath in. And out, farthest twist. Now keeping your left hand on your knee. Send your right hand high to the sky. And let's take a little bit of a bend and a twist. So now we're going to take a side bend, but we're spinning open the heart. You can even use your hand on your knee to get there. Just look up to the sky. Let's give a big smile. And now keeping your left hand where it is, bring your right hand down to the opposite knee. Deep, full breath in. Exhale, round through the spine. Let head and neck hang heavy. Maybe moving neck, head, side to side. And then once more high to the sky with the hands twisting now to the left. Sit up tall. Exhale. Pull the belly into it. One more full deep breath. Exhale, farthest point in your twist. Keeping your right hand where it is on the knee, lift your left hand high, and we'll take a little side bend, a little twist. Give yourself a moment just to notice what has to happen with the feet, the inner thighs, to see if you can reach the heart higher to the sky. And now once again, let's find elbow on top of elbow. Deep full breath in. Exhale, round through the spine like a Halloween cat. One more breath. Coming all the way up. Let's keep our arms sort of crossed and bring our hands to the shoulders, elbows up to the shoulder height. And let's do a couple of big circles and in the opposite direction. And now open up and let's find the opposite hand on the bottom. It doesn't matter if you can't remember. Here we go, round and round. Once again, just feeling the shoulders. Unwrap, hands high. Let's take those seated Surya Namaskar A's. So trace your shins all the way down. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Inhale, hands to your knees. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, all the way up, look up. We're diving back down again. Inhale, back up to your knees. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, up with the gaze, and one more time down. All the way, trace the shins, release head and neck. Inhale, up to your knees. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands together, heart center. Once again, let's press thumb bones into your breastbone. Listen for the beating of your beautiful heart. Now, hands down to your knees. On your next inhale, deep full breath in. Exhale, let something go. Now, on inhale, exhale, knee up to the belly. Either one is fine. Inhale it down. Exhale, other knee up to the belly and down. Easier if you keep your feet flexed like this, down to the belly. So each exhale, we're bringing our knee up and down. Exhaling up. Inhaling down, exhaling up, inhaling down. If it feels good to make this a little slower or faster, this is your practice. I'm just facilitating. And again, just like Thich Nhat Hanh says, we're looking for what comes up. Maybe we feel a little twinge of discomfort in one hip or the other. Maybe we find that the breath is becoming a little bit more rapid, or that we're getting a little heated. Let's keep working. So coming back, and now hands high. This time we're gonna lift up into the knee and touch the knee, curl through the spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, opposite knee. Inhale, up. Exhale, opposite knee. Inhale, up. Keep going. See how fluid you can be with these movements. We're looking for comfort. not only energy expansion, but this sense of joy in the body. Each inhale, you're extending. Each exhale, flexing. Very good. Let's take one more on each side. And then hands come down to your lap, palms face up. Sit in mountain pose. Belly is engaged, inner thighs engaged. Let something go. The eyes close. Allow yourself just to enjoy the fruits of that labor. And now opening up the eyes, let's find hands to opposite shoulders once again. Or remember, you can always hang on to your chair. We're going to engage the belly now. So on your inhale, we're going to lean forward, use your legs, pull yourself up into seated. Exhaling down, look for your chair. We don't want anybody to fall off. All right? Ready to go? Here we go. On inhale, up. Exhale, sit. Inhale, up. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, up. Exhale, sit. Inhale, up. Exhale, and sit. I've lost count, but you know we could do a couple more. Here we go. We were trying to figure out what our baseline was at the beginning of this class. I think it was like 5 or 6. I think we're up to 10 now. One of the most important skills that we can learn as we get a little bit older, how to use the belly, how to use the inner thighs as we raise up. How to find the breath helping us out. All right, next time you're in your seat, let's stay in the seat and then let's dip, 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 really light. Try and make sure you can't even hear your toes on the floor. So we're getting involved in the hips here. All righty. Now let's find goddess pose, which means that we need to come back into the chair. We want to feel kind of solid on the sit bones in the chair, but the knees are splayed open. Come into cactus arms one more time, goddess arms. Let's engage the belly. I found that my belly was kind of pooching. I want to engage that belly. On your next exhale, side bending with cactus arms to the right. Inhale, up to center, side bending to the left. Inhale, up to center, just tilt forward, 45-degree angle. Inhale, up. Exhale, side bending right. Inhale, up. Side bending left. Inhale, up. 45-degree angle. Last time. Side bending to the right. Inhale, up. Side bending to the left. Inhale, up. And a 45-degree angle. Coming back to the center. We're going to try a seated warrior 2. So let's scooch forward in the chair now and find the back of your right knee against the edge of your chair. Your left leg is going to work its way out. towards the sidewalk. I'm gonna tilt my camera down so you can kind of see my legs a little bit better here. All right. There we go. So my left leg, my left foot is kind of parallel to the chair. And as you can see, I'm pretty short. So I really do need my foot on the floor or a foot on a block. But right now, I'm just going to keep my foot pointed. So I feel grounded in both feet. Hands out to the sides. Warrior 2 is what we got going on here. Keep the belly engaged. Find energy in both legs. Now, touch your left leg with your left hand. Raise your right hand high. And then exhale, right elbow to your right knee. Left hand straight over your ear. Rotate your heart. Breathe. Breathe and smile. Give it one more full deep breath. We got it. And out. Let's come all the way back. And we'll take that shape on the other side. So we're just going to find our bums close to the edge of the chair, hooking now your left knee to the edge of the chair, right foot coming back parallel to the chair. Now notice some differences. Whenever we deal with one side or the other, we're going to find that maybe one side is a little tighter in the hip, one is a little bit more open, just because we're either right-handed or left-handed. We're going to try and keep shoulders over the hips, keep some energy in both feet. On your inhale, let's reverse warrior, right hand to right thigh, left hand up to the sky, get long in the left side body. Exhale, left elbow to left knee, right hand up and over. There you go. And now back to the center. Now let's bring our way up towards the front of the chair. But this time we're going to keep those goddess legs. And we're going to come into this kind of star situation. My toes are pointed. You don't really need to see my arms, but my toes are pointed here. All right? So I want to find star. I'm going to push it way down. Okay? Ta-da! Now, on exhale, everything together. Inhale, out. Exhale, everything together. Inhale, out. Try to make this like an explosion in your body. Inhale, out. Smile. Exhale together. Inhale, out and smile. Exhale together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Last 3 times. Careful that your bum stays on your chair. There we go. Very nice, everybody. All right, let's come up. Let us find some Surya Namaskar A's with the chair. So we're going to face the seat of the chair for right now. So facing the seat of the chair. You know what? I lied. Face the back of your chair. Face the back of your chair. Standing up tall. Move this back. All right. Let's find mountain pose on our feet now. So rock gently back onto your heels, release your toes. This is going to help you engage through the arch of your foot. And then place every toe down separately. Make some space between your toes. Engage your inner thighs. Engage your lower belly. Shoulder blades down the back. Deep, full breath in. Exhale, let something go. Now staying right here with the right foot towards your chair, we want to bring more weight onto the right foot, right hand onto your chair, left knee up, and then open that knee like a book. Try to keep your hips square to the chair. We'll find our tree posture. Now, tree can be here. It can be here. If you feel like you have to, you can pick that foot up and place it to the inside of the opposite thigh. Pressing thigh against foot, foot against thigh. But this is an external rotation of your hip, and we want to keep hips square. Wherever you are, listen for what's coming up. For those of us who do a lot of sitting, this might be really rough on the hips at the beginning. So maybe coming to a place where you can just sit with the discomfort. Maybe you'd like to play a little bit with balance, just allowing your right hand to come up. If you feel pretty sturdy, hands at heart center, maybe even growing your tree. All right, wherever you are, let us find our way back. So first, we're going to come out of it just as carefully as we came in. Let's find that external rotation, but hip is out. And now let's bring it back, just like we're closing the book. And find your way into your standing posture once again, mountain pose. Get involved in the belly. This is where the center of all of your strength and stability is, right here at your belly button. All right, left hand onto the chair, all your weight onto that left foot. It's like concrete. Now, bring your right knee up. Keep your foot flexed. It's going to really give you some strength in your quads. Open that knee like a book. Find your version of tree. We're just going to avoid putting our foot on our knee. Knees don't go that way. So either your calf muscle or your inner thigh or your ankle, like a kickstand, like this. Once again, listen for what's coming up. Maybe playing with balance. Maybe growing your tree. Wherever you are, we're coming out just as carefully as we came in. So we'll lift that knee to the side first, then close the book, then step it down. Well done, everybody. Let's take a downward facing dog here. So find your hips over your knees, over your ankles as much as you can. Keep your belly engaged. Shoulder blades down the back. We're really pulling everything in. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Send your tailbone straight back behind you. Press the chair like you're pressing it into a muddy backyard, like you can see it sinking. Really engage yourself in your shoulders. Deep, full breath in and out. So let's step the right foot forward. Left foot, we're going to come into a parallel foot to the chair. So we're taking warrior two without the chair. Remember when we were sitting, the chair seat would be right there. Now we're going to take this standing. So if you're not on a sticky mat, I want you to be very careful about your feet sliding. So maybe best, instead of taking a really long stance, just a stance where you feel solid. All right. See how good it feels in terms of your balance. Again, for those of us with really tight hips, one side might be a little bit more shaky than the other. So you can always keep your hand right here, closest to the chair. If you feel pretty solid, maybe you'll take your Warrior Two arm pattern. Palms are facing down. Engage into the belly. Maybe your gaze comes over your hand closest to the chair. So we've got a little bit of rotation in the neck. If that hurts, just looking straight ahead. Let's dance the warrior. So if you've got your hands on the chair, not a big deal. You're just going to look up, find engagement here. If your hand is okay off the chair, point up towards the ceiling. Exhale, extended side angle, either touch the chair or come down, elbow to knee, and your back hand up and over. All right, coming all the way back up. And both hands here at the chair, step it forward into your mountain pose. Let's take that on the other side. So step it back, downward facing dog. Press into the chair, engage into the belly. Tailbone lengthening. Engage into both big toe mounds. Now step forward with your left foot and spiral your back foot to a parallel aspect to the chair. I'm going to turn around so you can see me on this side. All right? Again, see how well this is working for you on this side. It's not wrong. It's not bad. It's just different. So if you feel pretty stable, Warrior Two arm pattern. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. So that front hand closest to the chair, up to the sky. Exhale, extended side angle. Rotate the heart to shine to the side wall. And now back up, Warrior Two. Hands come to the chair, step it forward, mountain pose. You guys are doing great. All right, just breathing here. Feel connected with the earth. And then stepping it back one more time, downward facing dog. Press into your arms. Press into the chair. All righty. Let's come all the way back into the chair now. And let's start bringing this practice to our conclusion of guided meditation. All right. But first, before we go, let's take our hip openers and another heart opener or two. So in our heart opener, let's start with that since we've been working kind of with our arms. And that is when we're talking about the Anahata chakra from the philosophy. It is everything that we can imagine in the heart, at the front body, but it's also the back body, and it's your hands and your arms. We think about compassion, right? We show compassion with big hugs, or not so much these days, but just imagine those hugs, right? So let's start with a heart opener. I want you to sit close to the front of your chair. And then find your legs out straight. Bring your toes onto the earth. And find your hands back behind you on the chair. Let's lift up tall into the heart. So almost like you're offering your heart on a silver platter. Pinch your shoulder blades together, open up into the heart. Here we're going to have to keep the belly engaged, your inner thighs engaged. That way we're not dumping into the lumbar spine, into the lower back. Lift, lift, lift that beautiful heart up. And now exhale everything back to your mountain. Give yourself a moment here. And then we'll take a forward fold, just like we do. All the way down, let your head and neck hang heavy. Maybe walking over to one side with the torso, over to the other side with the torso. Exhale, head and neck hang heavy. Now, vertebra by vertebra, press into your hands all the way back up, head and neck come up last. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Feel what that feels like here. This is the look of tension. Now, exhale. Let the shoulder blades fall down the back. Let's try that one more time. Scrunch the face. Make an anxious face. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Now, exhale. Very nice. All right, hip opener. Bring your right ankle on top of your left knee. Now, if this is not available to you because of hip or knee things, please feel free just to bring your feet down, and you could even cross one ankle on top of another. For lots of hip surgeries, even that is a no-no. So let's just find something that feels good in your body, somewhere where you can listen to the wisdom of your hips. This is not passive. We've got a flex in the foot. Here we can give ourselves that little massage. Remember what we were doing last week? Just feel like you can massage your foot. We really want the right knee or the left knee coming down towards the floor, right? So it's not passive. I'm using some muscular energy just to feel as though I'm opening up the hip. I never want to press on my knee, and I always want to keep my foot flexed just to keep the knee safe. From here, you can forward fold to your edge. So take it slow. Listen for what comes up. Keep your heart elevated, so we don't want to round as we do this, because then we're really not working into the hip. Let's give it another 3 full deep breaths wherever you are. And then coming all the way back up. Go ahead, remove your ankle from your knee. Give yourself a moment of noticing, of witnessing. And then we'll try that on the other side, whichever side. I was telling you the wrong foot. This one is the right knee, and right ankle on top of left knee. But wherever you are. Again, feel free to massage the feet, show yourself a little bit of love. I used to go to a yoga studio where they would have you sort of massage your feet and say, I love you, feet. A little beyond, a little beyond what I really wanted to do at that time. But now I feel it. I love my feet. Flex into them. Let the knee come down with muscular energy. Sit up tall. Find that beautiful line between effort and ease. Then find a little bit of a forward tilt in the torso, just to your edge. Doesn't need to go far. We're just looking for sensation. We're learning to breathe into discomfort. Three more deep breaths. And then all the way up, remove your ankle from the knee. And then let's scooch back in the chair, preparing ourselves for our meditation. You know, if you've been with the class for a while, if you can hear the computer and you want to go lie down while you take your meditation or find a comfy chair in which to do this, totally fine. But we're going to prepare ourselves for meditation just by finding our grounding. So let your eyes close. I know when I come back into my chair, my feet release from the earth, and I feel grounded when my feet are in the earth. It might be different for you. And we'll just take some time noticing the breath. And as we've been practicing these couple weeks, there's that stepping away from experience. So one way to do this is just to label things that come up. We can begin with the breath, noticing the breath. And perhaps we notice that one part of the breath is longer or more robust than the other. Or maybe you hit a little sighing on one out-breath. Maybe you feel that you're concentrating so much on the breath that your breath is becoming unusual to you, doesn't feel like your breath. Whatever's going on, let's just step away from that experience and label it. Just longer out-breath, sigh, focus. As thoughts come in the head, or images, or an emotion, same thing. We'll step away from that experience, observing it as if we were observing a movie, and labeling it. thinking, feeling, imagery. But keeping those labels pretty large in their category. I'm working with a mantra today. This one pointed focus that allows us to return to the witness. Let's work with the mantra, let go. Might be on every inhale you take, let. On every exhale you expel, go. And if you find yourself without the mantra, that's okay. Just returning to the mantra, let go. returning to that mantra, let go. Right, deep, full breath through the nostrils. Exhale, just let it go. Dropping your chin to your chest. Allow your eyes to flutter open gently. And bring your head back up. All right, we have 2 more minutes. In the next 2 minutes, we're going to try just this simple idea of gift. So bring your palms face up. And remember the first week we were kind of working with the middle of our palms. So let's find somewhere where our hands are supported. And again, find your way back into that space, that interior space. Allow your breath to guide you there. And feel the middle of your hand, the palm. Feel a gentle cupping of your palm, the space you've created in your hand. Feel your palms open to the gifts of this practice. And so gathering the gifts of this practice between the 2 hands, Anjali Mudra, prayer pose at the heart. Pressing thumb bones deep into breastbone. Feel the beat of your own heart accepting these gifts. Know that they're accessible anytime you need them. And so today, to close out our practice, I'm going to chant one chant of Om. Feel free to join on if you'd like, or just listen to the resonance. Deep full breath in. Namaste, dear friends. The light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. So that's the end of our class today. If you have any questions, things you'd like to share, you know you can always use the chat box to be in touch with me, either privately or to the entire class, or you can always unmute yourself and let me know what you're thinking.
Thanks, Meg. It's Rosie. Wonderful class.
Oh, thanks, Rosie. Good to see you.
Fantastic.
Oh, good to see you all.
Yeah, thank you. It was just wonderful.
Classes?
That was great. Yeah.
Oh, you're very welcome, all. Bye, Edith. Memi, I'm not doing any art classes right now. I think Marie is teaching an art history class or an art sort of appreciation class. So I hope that answers your question, Memi.
I just want to, I'm drawing on my own, but I just thought.
Oh, good.
Have an art class. Okay, I enjoyed this.
Hi, Meg. Thank you so very much.
You're so very welcome.
Beautiful weekend to you.
You too. You too. Let's hope we can get outside. I think Saturday is going to be a little bit easier on the body. It's only supposed to be 90 degrees.
Well, I walk up and down the block, get out a little bit.
Good for you, Mimi. Keep it up, girl. We're going to get out of this soon.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Meg.
Bye, Sheila.
Good weekend, everybody.
Yeah, bye, Tamara. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, I'm putting on my calendar.
Please do. All righty. Everybody else good? Lovely to see you guys. I will see you next week. Let me know if you need me. Okay, you've got my email, so if you need me at any time, just drop me a line. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.